Hey everybody, my name is Kelsey. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am into crochet, yarny type stuff. If you're interested in that and want to hear me talk about it, consider subscribing, stick around, join this growing community that I got going on. You know, have a good time. That's all we're here for. That's all we're here for. So listen, today's video, I want to do something that's going to be productive. It will help me in the long run. A couple of videos ago, I was talking about my Etsy store and how I started it, but I haven't done anything with it yet. So today I'm going to be taking some yarn that I've previously pulled for my Etsy store and make sock bases. So on my Etsy, there are listings up right now for custom socks. I have them for solids and I have them for ombres. I have not pulled the yarn for the solids yet, but I did pull for the ombres. So what I want to do is make bases, so then like when someone puts an order in, I kind of am ahead of the game a little bit. I can grab the base. If it's a small, I'll just finish it up and get it out. If it's large, I'll add to it, then finish it up and get it out. That's the goal. So I have 7 skeins in this bag I'm about to show y'all. I have to make 14 sock bases because it's 7 pairs. So it's kind of a lot, but I think we can do it. I mean, really, even if I get most of it done in this video, I'll be pretty happy about that. And I can just do the rest off camera. So the colors that I have okay, this yarn is mostly Big Twist because I decided to do this right before Big Twist announced they were going out of business. So a lot of it is Big Twist, and you know, I'm just trying to get rid of the colors, you know what I mean? So, but not all of it. Like this first one is Red Heart, but this is in the color Fruity Stripe, which I enjoy that. Then I've got, here's a Big Twist in pink ombre. And then I have a purple ombre one. Then I've got, this is actually Mainstays yarn from Walmart. I don't know what color it is. Then I have this one. This is Big Twist. It's like cherry something. I don't remember. Cherry something. I have 2 skeins of this. This is Mystic Mermaid. And I think that's it. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. These are the 7 colors that I have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cake them up and then start making the bases because I can only make 1 pair of socks out of each skein. I'll have some left over, but it won't be enough to make like an additional one. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I do have some that I've previously made in case I just wanted to see them. These are the socks I'm talking about. As I mentioned before, I found a pattern for this and I messaged the creator and she was super nice and said I can use it to sell on Etsy. So, you know, I've made a couple of sizes and a couple different colors. I can take pictures of them for Etsy. I think this is the best example. So this one is a small, this one is a large, so you can tell the difference. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing in this video, making these without the top and the toe sewn together. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my wine yarder, grab my yarn winder, wind this yarn up, and we're off to the races because I have today and tomorrow to do this. So no more wasting time, let's get going. Hey everybody, so today is Tuesday. I did not get a whole lot done last night, but I got some. So I finished one of the Mystic Mermaid cakes, and I made this one. And then I started on the Fruity Stripe from Red Heart, and I have this one. And to be honest, I was just so tired last night. I think it's because this past weekend I went out of town for a couple days, and then, you know, I'm back up early to clock into work. So I think it just took a lot out of me. So I was really tired. But today I'm feeling better. I'm more energized marginally. But I'm going to do a much better job on focusing on this so I can at least try to get these 2 done. And then I can cake up another one, which I even have my winder right here, you know, ready to go. And then I have my bag of ombre skeins. So I have everything that I need around me. Have my sparkling water that I love sparkling water. you know, but not all brands. I used to drink the Target brand, but no Target. So I found this one at Costco. It sells at Costco. But yeah, love me some sparkling water. It's one of my favorite things to drink. So yeah, I'm gonna do now is really focus, work on this. I'm gonna watch probably some of my favorite crochet YouTubers, and I'll check in with y'all later, and we'll see how far I've gotten. Okay, so I'm supposed to be crocheting, but you saw me doing that a second ago. I want to talk about something real fast, and then I'm back to work. I wanted to talk about hooks. So I have 4 5mm hooks over here because while I was crocheting a second ago, it wasn't on the clip, it was before I recorded the clip you saw. It was splitting my yarn when I was trying to go through my double crochets, and it was making me mad. So I pulled out all my 5s to see which hook worked best with the yarn that I have, and I had to switch it out. So I have this one. This one was a hook that I got from Temu because I wanted to have some duplicate sizes, and I didn't want to buy, you know, a bunch of them or buy like a pack and then it's a lot. So I went to Temu, and these are actually pretty good hooks. I'm not gonna lie. The green jacket that I made a few videos ago, I used this one to make it. So totally fine. It just wasn't working with the yarn that I was doing because it was making me mad. Then I tried this one. This one is a plastic hook, which I don't use plastic hooks really, but the only reason why I have it is because it's from Dollar Tree and I wanted to see if it was any good. This is not a bad hook either, but my yarn was dragging on it, so that's one of the reasons why I don't do plastic. But I was like, you know, I still have it. I'm not gonna throw it away. I mean, what if I need a hook, or like what if I need to go somewhere to take a hook, and then if I lose it, I won't be mad, you know. But yeah, this is fine, but the yarn was dragging and I didn't like that. Then I tried to use this one. This is a boy hook, and actually this is my very first crochet hook. Right when I was learning how to crochet, I went to Michael's, I believe. Yeah, I went to Michael's and I bought this hook, and then I bought something. No. This is my second hook. This is my second hook because I think my very first hook was a 15. Or did I buy this one first? No, this is my first one. This is my first one. Yeah, this is my first one. Anyway, it was not working for me either. It was still splitting the yarn as I was going through the double crochet. So, and then I landed. Let me tell you something. If there's anything you need to know about me when it comes to crochet, just know this right here, this channel that you're watching right now, is a Susan Bates channel. Absolutely, 100%. This is a Susan Bates channel because the way she comes through for me every time, every single time. If I'm having trouble with some yarn, Susan Bates. If my other hooks aren't quite cutting it, Susan Bates. Just because I love it, Susan Bates. Every time. I love this brand. And then honestly, I don't even get the one with the ergonomic hooks on it. I mean, with the handles. Now I do have a Susan Bates one with an ergonomic handle on it, but I got it because I needed the size, not because of the handle. But typically I just like them just like this, nothing on it. It's cool in my hand. It is the perfect size. It's not heavy. Like it just, the little handle for your thumb is in the perfect spot. Like it's just, I I love me some Susan Bates. So the clip that you just saw me crocheting in, I was using this, no issues. Oh, I just wanted to stop the video real quick and give Susan Bates, like this company, give them their flowers. I don't want to hear any kind of slander because, man, she gets me right every time. It is, so, oh, look, just so smooth. You know, you just look at this. She just glide through every time. Oh my goodness. I love these hooks so much. But anyway, back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Back to what I'm supposed to be doing, because I'm wasting time. Hey everybody, it is the end of the night and I am really working on checking in before I go to sleep to show you what I've made. So that's what I'm doing now. So at the beginning of today, I had this one done. This is the Mystic Mermaid. I only did one because I'm pretty sure I made the other pair into a sock already. So this is just the second foot to a sock I've already made. Then and then I started doing this one. This is from the Fruity Stripe skein. Very nice. Then here's the second one. Very nice. Now, as you notice, let me stop doing that. The hole in the middle is not closed yet. I closed the hole last, so it's going to be open when I show you these. It's going to be open because I closed that up last. Then after I did those, I caked up this one. This is purple ombre. Made two. So out of the yarn that I have left, I have one cake of the Fruity Stripe, one cake of purple ombre. I'm not making either one of these into sock bases because I need yarn to sew up the sides, do the toe, do the finishing touches, assuming I don't have to make them into larges, because right now the bases are for smalls. I add a row if I have to do larges. So that's what this yarn is for, is to make sure I have the exact yarn that I made the bases out of so I can add the finishing touches. That's what this is for. So that means that right now my grand total bases are 5. I'm not doing bad. Tomorrow my goal is to cake 2 more skeins and make 4 more bases, which would be 2 pairs. So now I'll bring my grand total to 9. So I'm really excited. I'm doing a really good job. I did way more today than I thought I was going to, because honestly, I usually don't have time to sit and just crochet. I don't. I'm always up having to either go somewhere or do something for somebody or whatever. So I'm glad I was able to sit down and actually focus today, even though I'm just doing hexagon granny polygons. I don't know. I'm tired. So I'm gonna put this stuff in my bag and I will check in with y'all tomorrow with the final count. Hey everybody, so today's Wednesday. Just got home from work and I remember specifically saying yesterday that I was going to cake some more yarn and we make some more sock bases, but I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to actually start another project. Now, I have 3 projects going right now and I don't like going over that, but I'm going to do it today because this is a project that's going to be worked over time. You know, I'm not going to put a main focus on it because this is for a end of the year type present for somebody, and it's a blanket. So you know how blankets can take time. And honestly, I don't even like making blankets. I really don't. I rarely make them. But I'm doing this one because last year I bought a present for this person, or like a series of presents, and I didn't like it. Um, it came as like a recommendation, or like they would like these things, but I don't know. I don't like it. So I want to make it up. I want to make it up for them this year by giving them something that is going to be really nice, and something they can use. That like who doesn't like a blanket? I mean, I don't like making them, but I like receiving them. So especially a handmade one, it's going to be great. So that's what I'm going to do. Um, I think what I'm going to I think my next step here is, first I'm going to go into my yarn stash, which I'll bring out with me, and we will pick out the yarn for this project. Then I'm going to draw out a like a sketch of it, because it's going to be like a patchwork blanket type situation, to where I make the squares and then I sew them together at the end. So I'm going to draw that out, place the colors so that I know how many of each color I need to do. Then I'm going to pick out my hook size. Then I'm going to decide on what type of a granny square here or there. But I'm thinking about not doing that, because it would be different if I was doing double crochet squares than a granny squares are. Because I'm going to have to decide on the overall size of the blanket I'm aiming for, which will probably end up being bigger because I'm going to use acrylic yarn. Then I have to decide the rows and the columns, so I can decide on how many squares I need based on the size. See, it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. So let's go into my yarn stash first, and then let's pick the yarn. So let's undo you from, here we go. Yeah, we're just going. We're just going. So, welcome to my yarn stash. Okay. So right now, if you saw any part of my Vlogmas, you know that this is way more than before, and I desperately need to organize it. And look, there's my Joanne cart. So I'm going to do, I've been thinking about the colors already, so I'm going to do white, which I bought this, a Pound of Love. Never used this yarn before, but I got it from when Joanne was having those sales, so we're gonna see. Then I have, oh my god, please don't fall. Here we go, here we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, then I have this one. This is the Big Twist Value Pound. So black and white, absolutely. And I don't mind using black and white because I can get more of that. It won't be difficult. Then I'm going to use this. This is the Red Heart, what is it? I almost said Flower Power, but it's not. The Granny Square one, the blue Granny Square one. But I'm gonna come with me, because I gotta get out of here. I can't walk while it's in my hand. Okay, let's go back to where we were sitting. Okay, we're back. That was an ordeal. Okay, so I'm gonna use black and white. I have a bunch of it, so why not use it? And then the pop of the color is gonna be blue, and then an ombre blue on top of that, and it has blue with the black in it, which will go with this. There's no white in this skein. It just gets to like a light blue, and that's about it. But I think these three will go well together. So yeah, and I have quite a bit of this left. Those granny square skeins are actually pretty big. There's a lot of yarn in those, so I have quite a bit. I have like 2 cakes and the whole skein I hadn't even touched yet, and I'm not going to use all of that in this blanket. So yeah, now let me think. I think the hook size for this is 5.5. This one is a 6. This one is oh my gosh, it's a 5, 5.5, and a 6. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with 5.5 because it's okay if this goes up a little bit. I feel like, and this is pretty thin. This is only marginally thicker than the black, so I think, well, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm going with the 5.5 on this one. I think that should be fine. So I'm really excited to use this. I've never used this. This is, like I said, a Lion brand, Pound of Love. This is in the color just white, no fancy name for it. I have my yarn winder here. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's hella noise in my background right now. So if you hear that, no you didn't. Just pretend you didn't hear any of it, all right? I don't know if I'm gonna cake this whole skein though. That seems like craziness. But we're gonna just gonna pull. Man, I hope I can do a center pull on this. If it becomes a mess, I'm going to be upset. But it looks like I can do a center pull on this. Please. Okay. This is good. One string. This is good. This is what you want. I'm talking all his ear off. I'm so sorry. I really am. I'm so sorry. It's a new project, and you know when you start a new project, you're excited. You want to get started. You want to just chit chat about it. You know, I'm making decisions right now. While I'm pulling this out, I guess I can decide on the stitch. I'm thinking I can just do half doubles. That should be fine. And then I can aim for a 40 by 60 inch, I'm thinking, because the person I'm making this for is taller than me. So I don't want to make it too short. But like I said, this is acrylic. So this is going to stretch out. So that will be helpful. And then once I make all the squares, I'm going to put them in my wash bag, my mesh wash bag, and I'm going to wash them. And I'm going to wash them regular, like washer and dryer, wash them regular. That's how I do my crochet projects, which is why I use the yarn that I do, because I'm able to do that with it. And after that, we're going to sew them together, and then whatever size it ends up being is what size it ends up being. I will see y'all when I'm done caking. I'll probably just do like 2 cakes of each, and we'll just see where we are there. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Also, I'm back. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even cake all the yarn. I did some of the white. I hadn't even opened the black yarn still, and I haven't grabbed any more blue. But what I did do was I wrote down some details for said blanket, just so that when I do go to start working on it, I know what I'm doing. So here we go. So here are the details of said blanket, and then I did a little drawing of the grid. All I did really was just draw out the squares and then kind of place the colors where I wanted them. And you know, I didn't want a concentration of too many colors in one area, so I would erase them, move them around, do a nice little jumble situation, and that's how I came up with it. It's not going to be too much. So hopefully pretty soon I'll be back to show you if I've made any progress on this blanket. And once I do start working on it, I'm just going to just pick one color and make all the squares, and I'm going to have a stack of squares. That's all I'm going to do. But for the rest of the day, I'm going to start editing this video. Then I'm going to do some cozy crochet. Pick one of my projects that I'm already working on, get some rows in, watch some TV, you know, drink my little water right here, like just chill, you know. I mean, we're Wednesday, we're on Wednesday, but it feels like it should be Friday. I don't want to do anything. So what I will say is thank you for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are interested in content like this, feel free to subscribe, join my growing community. I will be so happy to have you here. Thank you for letting me take up some of your day. I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.